Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do.
Baby shark, da 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 da. Baby shark, da 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 da. Baby shark, da 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 da. I didn't see you sitting there. I've been humming that song all day long. You see, this morning in Sunday school, we're going to be learning about Jonah and the big fish. In the Bible, we read that one day God spoke to Jonah. He said, "Go to Nineveh, that great city, and speak out against it. I'm aware of how wicked the people are." But Jonah set out in the opposite direction. He was running away from God. He went to Joppa, where he found a ship about to go to Spain. He paid his fare and went on board with the crew to sail to Spain. Now, boys and girls, it's never a good idea to disobey God. So, listen to what happened next.
Heroes of the Bible, Jonah. This is Jonah. Jonah was a prophet. That means it was his job to tell people what God told him to say.
Yep.
One day, God told Jonah to go to Nineveh because the people of Nineveh were doing bad things. But instead, Jonah ran away.
Where are you, please?
And went to the port to board a ship going the other way. He was hoping to get away from God. He sailed for a place called Tarshish. While he was at sea, God sent a great and powerful wind over the sea that caused a storm that seemed like it would break the ship apart. Fearing for their lives, the sailors tried everything they could think of to save the ship. Meanwhile, Jonah was sound asleep, so the captain went down and said, "How can you sleep at a time like this? Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he will help us." Then the crew figured out that Jonah was the reason for the storm. And they asked him, "Who are you? Why is this happening to us?" Jonah told them who he was and that he worshiped the one true God who made the sea. Then he told the sailors to throw him in the sea so the storm would stop.
No, why?
The sailors still tried to escape the storm, but it was no use. So they asked God for forgiveness and threw Jonah into the sea. The storm stopped at once.
Whoa!
The sailors were amazed at God's power and they vowed to serve him. Now God sent a great fish to swallow Jonah.
Great.
And Jonah was inside the fish for 3 days and nights. Jonah prayed to God from inside the fish, and God ordered the fish to spit Jonah out.
Yuck.
God told Jonah again to go to the city of Nineveh to tell them what God had said about them.
I get it.
This time, Jonah obeyed God and went to Nineveh to deliver God's message. The people of Nineveh stopped doing bad things and turned to God. They were saved because they listened to the message that God had given Jonah.
Okay, so now your Sunday school challenge for this week. I would love you to draw and decorate a big fish. It doesn't have to be anything grand, just something like this. Or you may want to make a storm shelter like this. It's up to you, but whatever you do, we would love you to send us through a photograph of it. My email address is on your online Sunday School permission slips. Or you could get an adult to send it through to the parish Facebook using Messenger. I really hope you enjoyed Sunday School this morning. Next week will be our family service in church. And we'll be back online the following Sunday, 27th of September. But before you go, let's just pray. Loving God, we thank you for bringing us together this morning for our Sunday School online. Help us to listen carefully and to learn more about your great love for us as we read our Bible each day. Amen.
God called and spoke to Jonah, go and preach in Nineveh, so they could be saved.